night's recap of the American Idol results show.
Oh my.
We're gonna go from 13 to 12.
A dozen. A baker's dozen to a dozen.
Alright.
So they started off with the old infamous group sing.
They didn't do a typical all-on-stage group sing, though. It was a big production number.
It was real fancy. They were all walking, coming from somewhere backstage.
Some of them looked a little confused, and I think that affected their performance.
Some of them sounded a little confused, too.
Yeah, it was a mashup of Counting Stars and Radioactive.
Counting Stars was pretty rough.
It was a little rough.
It was pretty rough.
Which is too bad, because I love that song.
And Radioactive was better. I'm going to have to say the standouts were MK and Caleb, of course. When he came on, it was like, all right, now we're starting. And Emily.
Yeah, I thought Majesty was good, too.
Okay. Question. Does Alex have any long pants?
No. He really likes to show off those ankles.
He's wearing shorts.
You got a problem with that?
He's wearing the flood pants. He's got the rolled up boat pants.
That's so in right now.
I know, but it just, when you're like 1,000 feet tall, it just looks a little awkward.
Sorry. Alright, well, Ryan informed everyone that they received 71 million votes last night.
That means that 12 kids are voting this year instead of the 11 that voted last year. Alright.
It's hard to gauge how many people are actually voting, though, when you're allowed to have so many votes.
And so many votes per device.
Different platforms.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, and when they showed the after the show recap and Caleb was trying to vote for himself and he couldn't.
He didn't know how. There's so many ways, though, Caleb. You can even use Google now.
Oh my god.
I thought it was really cool how they were showing all of the contestants hanging out together after the show.
I hope they continue to do that because I really...
Yeah.
Whoever thought of that on the production team, you get a freaking gold star.
Seeing them chatting at dinner together, in the car, just being like...
That is so
I saw this girl crying after you touched her.
That is so much better than just watching a recap of the performances.
Yeah, because I mean,
who needs to see that again?
And a lot of these people are just like young kids, and it's fun to see them interact with each other.
And it's fun for people like us to kind of like, you know, it's kind of because they're like vlogging. And I love that.
You kind of see their personalities more than we normally would. All right, moving on.
There's a save that can be used by the judges until the top 6, I think they said.
All right.
So, we find out right away, after Ryan had the lights dimmed, the first person in the bottom 3 is Malaya.
Are you surprised?
Not at all.
Me neither. I did not think her performance was up to par yesterday, especially for her. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit surprised because I thought she had a huge fan base and I thought they'd vote for her no matter what, but she really didn't bring it with that performance last night.
That was a really rough performance. It was hard to get behind that unless you were a brother or a sister of hers.
All right.
Or a parent.
Next up, a performance by last season's winner, Candace Glover. She did a medley of songs from her new album.
It was kind of snoozy.
I mean, a little.
But Keith was grooving. J-Lo was doing her standard like that, but
Keith was like, woo!
He was all over that. And Harry wants to be all over Keth.
Okay, so you know how this week they did 5 facts in 20 seconds? Well, in this episode they did that for the judges and for Ryan Seacrest live.
Harry took it a little far though.
Harry's last 2 facts were I've never seen Keith Urban naked and I want to see Keith Urban naked.
Really? I'm just so tired of this. Is this middle school? Because, you know, you're treading on some people's waters.
Okay.
You know, it's really getting to be tired for you to pretend to be a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? If I were gay, I think I'd be kind of pissed.
I don't know.
I think I'd be kind of pissed because it's not something to joke about.
I don't know. I think Keith was into it at first, just joking around, but now he seems a little bit violated.
I am like, right along with Keith.
Back off, Harry.
I have kids. How am I going to explain that you want to see me naked? It's kind of weird. But is it? I mean, it's only weird because they're 2 straight men.
All right, moving on. Keith was like, never gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, so MK, we find out, is the second person in the bottom 3.
I'm a little surprised that she was in the bottom.
I'm very surprised that she was in the bottom.
I thought her performance last night was better than we've seen her, so I thought for sure she'd be safe.
I thought definitely she would be safe. That's very surprising. All right, so now I guess every week they're going to showcase a talent that one of the judges have discovered, and it's Keith's turn this week. He was yakking about Jake Bugg. He's like,
saw him in Nashville.
J-Lo, you should check him out. Harry, keep your distance, but check him out. Here, I'll send you the link on whatever. So they had him on the show.
Yeah.
And he sang his song, Me and You. I guess he's British.
It was interesting. It was kind of like a,
gritty country?
Yeah. But he's got like one of those nasally voices.
As Kristen would say, he's got an ugly voice. It's so in right now.
Apparently.
I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was interesting. I like, though, how the show is bringing on, like, some up-and-coming artists.
Yeah, I definitely...
I think that's cool.
Yeah, because I don't want to see the same old people.
I like seeing the same old people sometimes.
I want to see somebody new.
All right.
Somebody new.
Well, the last contestant in the bottom 3 is Kristen.
Yeah, yes, I'm surprised, and no, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised, because we've been chatting with you guys on Z-Box, and pretty much everyone is like, I feel no connection with Kristen, I don't like her, so I'm not surprised that she was in the bottom. She's not connecting with the audience.
She's very talented.
Yeah.
But she's just not, she doesn't have that, you know.
She doesn't have that rapport with America.
She's got her walls up, and I think it's pushing a lot of people away. Well, unfortunately, Kristen's in the bottom. So unless the judges used their save, she was going home. Yep, so she performed Turning Tables by Adele. There was no way they were going to use the save. It's too early on in the competition. I don't think they would have saved anyone at this point. I mean, she was, it's not like the weeks had gone by and like, oops, somebody forgot to vote. When you're in the bottom, like right off the bat, it's not a good sign. No. So that is the wrap up for this week. Guys, make sure you come and chat with this one. Continue to chat on Z-Box. It's so much fun. Zbox.com. Follow her on there. She'll follow you back. You'll have a little chit-chat. Watch the show together. It's just like your coffee clutch buddies. Pretty much. So check it out. And we'll be back next week with American Idol. And until then, much love.
Edit.